Good afternoon to the examiner and my fellow candidates. The situation I've been given is getting a good result in examination is important for university students. There are some useful tips to perform well in examinations. One of the useful tips to perform well in examination is having a study group. I have 3 reasons to justify my points. First and foremost, if you're having a study group, this enables us to learn from each other. For example, if we are science stream students, we will study bio, physics, and maths. If you're facing any questions or doubts of the subject, we can always ask our friends to help us to answer our questions. For example, we don't have any knowledge about the plant cell, we can ask our friend that have enough knowledge and they can teach us. Besides that, having a study group can exchange the perspective and opinion from our friends. For example, we can ask our friends how to schedule a timetable for study. Besides that, we also can exchange their opinion on how to prepare for our exam. What is the tips to learning the subject that is very difficult, for example, account, business, and biology. And besides that, we can also learn learning skill from our friends. Last but not least, if we're having a study group, we won't feel boring or alone. This is because when we feel alone, we don't have the energy to study, and this will affect us to destroy our academic performance. Hence, we need to have a study group to be more active for our study, so that we can always discuss the topic with our friends and exchange opinion on the topic. That's all for me. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to the examiners and my fellow candidates. The situation I have been given is getting good results in examinations is important for university students. One of the useful tips to perform well in examinations is preparing a personal timetable. I have 3 reasons to justify my point. Firstly, preparing a personal timetable is important to have regular revisions. It is because as a student, we need to set a timetable to arrange our time properly for do revision for different subjects such as mathematics, economics, and accounts. Secondly, have a personal timetable is also important to have enough rest. Taking a break during studying is also very important to perform well in examinations. It is because taking enough rest is very important to rewind our mind. It can allow us more focus to answer and read the questions during the test. And last but not least, preparing a personal timetable also important to make sure the student can finish their homework. That's all from me. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to the examiner and my fellow candidates. The situation I've been given is getting good result in examination is important for university students. One of the useful tips to perform well in examination is doing extra revision. I have 3 reasons to justify my points. Firstly, it's indeed important for us to doing extra revision, especially we don't understand the syllabus when we study after school. For example, we don't understand math, reason, so that we can go home to do extra revision through a reference book, tutorial, or asking our friends, so that through revision we can more understand the lesson that we don't understand when we doing at school. So secondly, we can more catch up faster if we do revision before the lesson start. For example, you study first the economics at home, so that the next day you will more easier to catch up when teacher teach us, and being a well prepared student, and you'll be able to learn the syllabus faster and more easier. And finally, you can perform well in exam when you doing a lot of revision at home, no matter when you doing revision at holiday, the weekend, or after school, so that you can perform well in exam, as the saying goes, practice make perfect, so that you can find the past year questions or any. And that's all for me. Thank you. 3 minutes to prepare. Start now. good afternoon to the examiner and my fellow candidates once again. Let's kickstart our discussion. So, I would like to talk about the greatest benefit of participating extracurricular activities. One of the benefits is improve students' leader skill by participating in extracurricular. So the students are giving a chance to learning how to be a leader. For example, they can try to be a president or vice president or a treasurer in their extracurricular. So they need to be able to handle their project or their activities. So by leading activities or projects, so they can improve their leadership and problem solving skills or communication skills, because they need to be able to facing the problems, so they can foster their leadership skill in the same time. What do you guys think about that?
Yes, I agree with your opinion, because leadership is one of the skills that's very important in our school life, especially for the Form 6 students or even the secondary students. From my point of view, I think that leadership skills is very significant to the students. This is because we also have a chance to become a leader, and we have to learn how to be in charge and how to lead our team member to activity or a game. For example, if you join any football team and you become the leader of the team, we have to lead our member and we have to teach them and communication with them how our activity will go and how our game will go. So besides that, we also have to learn how to be a leader by always asking teacher opinion, perspective, and always discuss with our AJK member, for example, our vice president, treasurer, and others AJK. So, what do you guys think?
Yes, definitely agree with you. One of the benefits of participating in extracurricular activities is leadership skills. It's because as a leader, the student needs to know how to lead to teamwork, and he needs to know how to plan the project to achieve the goal that they are set. And in my opinion, one of the benefits of participating in extracurricular activities is social opportunities. It's because when the students are participating in extracurricular activities, they can meet new friends which are different age, backgrounds, and also experience. So they have the chance to communication during the extracurricular activities. So it can be increase their social skills. And how do you all think about my opinion?
Yes, I agree with you. When we participate in extracurricular, that we can make friends, which is widen our social opportunities, because we able to collab with other members, so that we can get to know more friends that we didn't have the chance to discover. So another point that I want to add is that we can gain experience while we participate in extracurriculum, which is when we participate other school competitions or even at the other state or even at the global, so that we can gain more experience when we participate extracurriculum. Like we represent our club or our uniform bodies or sport, so that we can gain a various experience when we participate in this kind of competitions. For example, you can show your skill in joining sing competition or public speaking or badminton competition, so that you can gain your experience, and this is a very benefit when we want to apply a job in future. What do you guys think?
Yes, I agree with your point that the experience is very important to us because we can explore more challenge and we can learn more skill while participating on different types of competition, like you mentioned just now, the singing competition and badminton competition. So from my point of view, the benefit of participating in extracurricular activities is we can boost our self-confidence, which is very important to us. This because when we join extracurricular activities, we have a chance to become a leader, which we have to always talk in front of many people, and we have to always communicate with teachers and our members. So if we become a leader, we are not able to be shy or be scared to talk. So this can boost our self-confidence. And besides that, if we have confidence, it means that we are able to lead our team, and we are able to always and it means that we will always trust in ourselves to do any combination. Do you agree with me? Can I do it?
Yes, I agree with you, candidate. Participating in extracurricular activities is very important to boost self-confidence. It's because the student need to communication with teachers and or their team members during the extracurricular activities. So the person cannot be shy or scared. He or she need to change their personalities, so they need to be more brave to communications with others. So in my own opinion, one of the benefits of participating in extracurricular activities is as a ticket to enter university. This is because when the student participating in extracurricular activities, the student can get more performance and their CGPA also can more higher, and the student might get more higher chance to enter the university, which are their first choice. And for example, the university will always pick the student to seeing their results, and also performance also is very important to let the student can can get into their first choice to enter the university. And how do you think about that?
Yes, I agree with you. By joining the extracurriculum activities, so that we can get more easier to apply a university that we like, because they doesn't only see our result, and they also see our cocoa marks, so that there will be a very good benefit to us when we want to apply at university. The other benefit that I want to say is that we can improve our health, because by participate in extracurriculum, that we can make sure that we can joining outdoor activities instead of indoors activities, because we not only focus on study, so that we can have the opportunities to move our bodies by joining extracurriculum, especially with joining a sport like badminton, basketball, or even tennis ball, so that by having health, so that we can make sure our physical and mental health is always at a good condition, so that we can improve our self-esteem, so that we can not feel depressed or stressed or sad.
In conclusion, all of us agree that the greatest benefits of participating in extracurricular activities is to maintain a healthy lifestyle.